Run us through. Elevate Agency is the name of the agency. You've blown it up in the last year or two. Like, I've seen the numbers, behind the business, crazy growth. So happy for you as well. Explain what the agency does. I've worked with it myself, by the way. Just made me hella cash.
I need to speak to you about that afterwards.
Yeah. Josh got us the villa.
So I guess like the first year kind of started off with a high ticket. And like I said, I love to coach. Do you know what it is? I'll go back to the beginning. I had my own fitness platform with Macroactive, of course. And that was I was comfortable, got to like 25k a month, and I was like, yes, good. And I remember Jamie having the conversation with me. He was like, bro, we're going to do some high ticket. I was like, what is that? He's like, we're going to sell a program for $1,600. I'm like, no one's buying a training program for $1,600, bro. He was like, yeah, they are. Like, we're doing it already. I was like, so we're going to write you a script. You're going to get on a call, do a post about it, get some leads in. I didn't have a website, just a type form.
Yeah.
Got them in. First month, bro, I did 92 grand. Just off that. And then because I fell in love with the process and the results were so good because these people are financially, emotionally invested, I just started to really fall in love with what I was doing. So it got to the point after a year of us doing that we actually want to help coaches to get into our situation and start earning more money, because I see so many people who are overqualified on the gym floor, working endless hours and not getting paid what they deserve and not helping as many people as they can.
Yeah.
So that's the point where we came up with the agency. And because we were doing so well on high ticket, Macroactive approached us and we went into partnership with them.
Yeah.
So now we offer a totally high and low system. So you can approach any type of client, whether it's a CEO or a student, and you have a price plan and a package for them. Yeah. Based on what they can afford and what their goal is. And now we help coaches scale their businesses depending on what they essentially what they want to do. But that obviously goes down a full consultation at that point. But yeah, slowly but surely growing the agency. It's going from success to success, and like I'm in love with what I do and helping people. What I love even more is proving people wrong. Like Jamie proved me wrong.
In what way?
Like, you can't earn that money. You can't do that high ticket. Like, even on low ticket, like we had someone launch the other day and she did 22 grand within the first like 10 days. And it's all about, again, taking a step back, usually putting your ego to a side, doing the things consistently on a daily basis to get the long-term results. And that's what we want to try and teach these people. But a lot of people on Instagram with big followings have an ego, and they also think they know better when they don't. And this is what we try and do on a daily basis. The outreach we do to the amount of coaches we do on Instagram is phenomenal. But the amount of replies we get back thinking people they know better, and they don't want to have a 10-minute call that could possibly change their life. Possibly couldn't. That's fine. If it can't, it can't. Good for you. But you could have a call that could change your life, It was like the conversation I had with Jamie. He opened my mind up to what can be done in the coaching space.
Yeah, I think being optimistic and open-minded can just unlock so many doors for you. And so what I'm very interested in, and you said it there, and I've seen it on your stories, there's some trainers with extremely small followings in relative terms, and they're doing killer numbers, okay? They've got that super engaged audience. What do you think builds that really engaged audience? Because, a lot of people listen to this won't have 1 million followers, but it's awesome to hear that, you can still make a killer business with a small following. So what do you see that's common among all these trainers that have huge launches, but, not 1 million followers?
Their focus isn't diluted. So a lot of people, again, the people who we take on sometimes with 1 million plus followers or 500,000, they do have the opportunities to do brand deals and this, that, and the other. Whereas the smaller people with smaller followings who are genuine coaches, that's their fucking job. So they go balls to the wall. We had this guy called Danny Hayes. He was homeless a month before he started with us, right? He got a loan from his friend to start with us, and he did 10 grand within his first four weeks. 10 grand. Bro. But with the smaller following, you've got to realize that you need to do high ticket, because it doesn't matter. If you're doing outreach 30 to 40 people per day, you're going to get some conversations every single day. You get one sale, it's $1,000, whether it's on like monthly installments or not. If you've got larger followings, yes, you can do the low ticket volume, or you can combine the two and do both, you know, but it's really finding out what works for what clientele. But yeah, the answer to your question there is the people with lower followings just fucking care more.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that people with big followings don't care, but
they often don't. They get diluted. You're right.
Yeah.
You know, let's say it how it is. There's a few coaches I know in particular, and you know, they've got 10, 12, 13,000 audience, but that audience like really trusts them. There's a real trust and authority. I love those two words, and that's one thing I've spotted that's really common. So